This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
You are looking live at historic Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton, Oklahoma, as we get set for the most historic tournament in all of high school hoops in Oklahoma, the Comanche County tournament here at the Great Plains Coliseum. Semifinal action for the men as Big Pasture takes on Walters. Each of them had a tough road to get here. Big Pasture ousted Geronimo. Walters got past Fletcher, and this is for a right to head to tomorrow's championship game, which you can also find here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. I'm Rylan Stiles. Alongside me is J.W. De Silver. Big Pasture wearing white with red lettering, and Walters decked out in blue from head to toe with white lettering. B.J. Palmer in the center circle, jumping with Hayden Tinsley, who goes and grabs it off the referee's hand. The ball is tipped, and here we are in Lawton, Oklahoma with 7:55 on the clock. Big Pasture starts their action, the first offensive possession of the game, as the ball whizzes around the perimeter. The Tinsley brothers controlled it for most of the possession so far. Back up top, Hayden Tinsley finds his brother at the corner for three. Yes, rattles home, and that's how the scoring begins. Walter's going to try to answer. Reed controls it, his over to Palmer. Palmer on the floater, up and good. The longest two you can shoot, but it went in. Big Pasture controls a 1-point lead, turning around the post, dump off pass, off the high glass is good, as Winkler gets in on the scoring. Reed again walks the ball across the timeline, now goes in the corner. Ball finds the post, then kicks out. Palmer, one more, corner three, loaded up. Knocked down. All tied up, 5 apiece. Tinsley going to slow some things down. No shot clock, so Big Pasture can take advantage of that. Early zone from Walters. The Rangers continue to whip the ball around the perimeter. Tinsley gets the Palmer in the air, now goes cross court to nobody. Palmer comes down with it, going to race down the floor in transition. Doesn't have the numbers, going to let the offense set up. Walters continues to move the ball around. Reed gets the ball right back. Goes inside, looking for another three-pointer. Thought about it, thinks better of it, goes to Reed instead. Merdine with a hot hand so far for Walters. He's on the opposite side of the court, and the stress is getting to the Blue Devils, who now are going to drive. Reed at the low block, rise up, no. Ball batted around, hauled in by Palmer. Palmer pressured, throws it away. Tinsley has it. Rangers come down the floor in transition. Trying to load up a finger roll. It's good. The hoop and the harm. Gets an old-fashioned three-point play for Dalton Taylor, the 6'1" senior for the Rangers.
Foul repair to B.J. Palmer. Palmer's first on the evening.
First free throw up and good. Early timeout for Big Pasture. We take it with them. The Big Pasture timeout. Walters has it down 3. Reed will march the ball across the timeline. Loses it there to nobody. Reed now skips it around, finding Murden in the corner. Loads it up off the dribble. No, missed everything. Long rebound pulled down by Palmer. second chance opportunity for the Blue Devils. Palmer going to race baseline, floater up, no good. Gets his own miss. Third chance, no. Fourth chance for Palmer. He gets fouled, and they finally call it on the deck. It's a jump ball.
Possession arrow does favor the Devils, so this one will stay with them.
The Blue Devils, not to be confused with the red one. One you don't want to see. You don't mind seeing Walters. Under the basket, inbound to the corner. Skips it back to Reed, who's going to launch a three immediately. Can't hit. Rebound pulled down by Tinsley. Big Pasture brings the ball up across the timeline. They've scored every trip down, trying to keep that streak alive. Skip pass to the slot. Tinsley gets him off the dribble. Baseline fadeaway, no. Long miss, tapped out by Walters. They give it to him anyway. And so the Blue Devils get a stop, and they're 3 points away from a tie. Reed walks the ball across the timeline. Skip pass made, back over to Palmer. Palmer top of the key. Fires it once more. Reed gets it, touch pass, and a low block. Nice passing all around, and the last one did him in. It was a good decision. Would have had an easy 2 points there. Big Pasture goes inside, turn around, off the glass, yes. Another bucket for Jace Skorkels. Reed fizzes the ball around the perimeter. Palmer wants it on the outside. He's trapped in the low post. They get it to Palmer. Launching it inside is Reed. One dribble, trap there. Skip pass made outside. Murdo going to line up a three. Yes, it rattles home. And Big Pasture just 2 points ahead of Walters. Walters back in their zone. Big Pasture having no trouble breaking that. The step-through move from Tinsley, yes. Lane Tinsley got in the lane and found success under 4 to play in the first quarter. Reed barking out the orders, trying to break this Big Pasture zone. They get it to the corner. No trap sent yet. He's going to drive baseline, gets it inside. Reed, turnaround jumper, no. Rebound pulled down by Palmer, and he's drugged down for a foul on the floor. Loose ball foul on Big Pasture. Each team with one citation to this point. Inbound comes from Martin. Reed back to Martin. Martin inside to Palmer. Palmer back out to Reed. Reed now drives. Thought about a step back. Thinks better of it. Goes to Martin instead. Martin rises up. Yes, splashed it home for another Walters triple. And they're within a couple. At least one. Big Pasture sees Tinsley skip to Tinsley in the corner. Right back to him. As Lane tries to work his way there, and it's disrupted by Palmer. Palmer has a steal, then he throws it away. One more pass to Skorkels. Palmer meets him at the apex of his jump. Thought he had a block, and instead it's a foul. What an athletic move by Palmer. Interesting call.
Got to give Palmer credit. Listed as just 6 foot in the program. Going up and denying number 44, Jay Soakley's the 6'8 senior.
First one rattles out. And Stokels has already made his presence felt inside, trying to split the difference at the charity stripe like Sharif Abdul Rahim. Does. So that swells the lead to 2, where Big Pasture's had it for most of the night so far. Reed brings the ball across the timeline, goes inside Martin. Martin going to spin in the lane, kick out to the corner. Storkels gets the deflection into the corner. They have him trapped there, trying to work out of it. Kicks it back outside. One more to Palmer. Palmer inside, denied, taken away. The entry pass broken up by Storkels. Over to Tinsley, who has it ripped away by Palmer, but it goes out of bounds. But at least Walters can set up their defense from this vantage point. Big Pasture has had success offensively no matter the setting, though. Winkler has it. Kicks over. Tinsley going to think about a three and take it. Rattles it in. So Hayden Tinsley on the board with a triple. Lead stretches out to 5. Reed, one more Palmer. Palmer trying to break the trap, does. Gets right to the cup, finger roll, no good. Swiped down by Storkels, who throws the outlet pass to Tinsley like Wes Unseld. Tinsley has it lost, and it's going to stay with Big Pasture.
Dangerous combination so far for Big Pasture. They have 6'8" and 6'7" down inside. Very rare to see, especially in a low classification of high school basketball, as well as the lethal outside shooting, kind of stretching that Walters defense.
Stokels has it, skips it over. Into the lane, jump stop jumper is up and good from Winkler. And this is the biggest lead for either side. Walters hasn't taken one yet. Reed throws over to Palmer. Palmer drives right to the cup. Going to get in the air, not know what to do. Kick it out to the corner for 3. Yes, they got away with the travel. They called the deflection on Big Pasture. Didn't see it from here, but a 3 nonetheless for Walters as Martin knocks down another. Deflected by Reed. Reed trying for the steal, can't get it, and a backcourt violation, gets the turnover anyway as Tinsley had to go corral it near the timeline.
Seen Walters get out of their zone defense there and go a little bit more of a trap as number 12, Kelton Sutherland, the 6'2 sophomore, will check into the game for the Walters Blue Devils.
Palmer checks out for the first time. Sutherland in. $126 in the opening frame. Ball goes back to Reed. Reed trying to read the defense and get into the lane. A nice cut by Murden. Dump off inside, turnaround, power dribble, kick out 3. Walters, no. Rebound batted around and eventually a loose ball foul called. And they're keeping it with Walters, it appears. It'll be called on Storkels.
Be his first, second citation for the Rangers here.
Each side has 2 as Reed shot faked and pulls it out. At the elbow, Walters trying to get some offense going. Kick out to the corner 3 for Reed. Reed goes right back inside to him. Back to the basket on Stokels, walled up in the paint, not where you want to be. Walters continues to work the ball around. Sutherland now finds Reed for a jump stop pull-up at the nail, off the glass and good. Nothing wrong with getting a little help from your friends, and in this case, the friend is the glass. Under 30 seconds to go in the opening frame. Tinsley has it and goes to Taylor. Taylor finds Winkler, who's done some damage, and now back to Tinsley. It's been Tinsley, Winker, and Skolas who have done the load of the offense for Big Pasture. Winkler has it, and they might want to hold this for the last possession. They seem content to. They'll start their action at 8 seconds. They'll start it with Tinsley. Tinsley, top of the key, gets a screen from Storkel. He's going to have to find somewhere to go with it. Rises up, contested 3. Front irons it, no good. First quarter ends that way. Big Pasture clinging on to an 18-16 advantage at the end of 1.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Big Pasture controlling an 18-16 advantage. And they start the second frame with the basketball. Possession arrow flips over to Walters. And Big Pasture looks to continue to cruise offensively. They get it inside. Baseline, trap there. Skip pass across the block, made over to Squirtle. Squirtle tries to get it inside and does. Ball still pelting around as Tinsley gets him in the air. Rise up elbow jumper, slapped on the wrist, no call, no shot either. Palmer has the rebound. So Palmer got a little bit of a break in the first quarter, but he's right back out there racing his way downhill. Goes over to Reed for three. Reed can't hit. Rebound pulled down, wrestled for, and a jump ball's called. Again, that will favor Walters.
So far, Big Pasture at the ball to start both quarters, and Walters the beneficiary of both jump balls called so far here.
Walters inbounds below the basket. Throws it ahead to Reed at the timeline. Reed trying to find a crease. Hasn't been able to do so thus far. Ball taken away. Big Pasture gets to the corner. Few changes for them. Squirtles has it, almost loses it. Throws the skip to Tinsley. It's read like a book. The steal in the lane. Contact, no call. Putback is good. And so Reed follows the shot, gets the conversion, and it ties the game. As Martin missed the initial attempt, Reed cleaned it up. And Big Pasture looking for some offense from Tinsley for three. No, back iron. Rebound, batted it down. It's a loose still. Picks up the loose change, does Tinsley over to Squirtles for a layup that's no good. Second chance no good. Third chance no good. And the whistle blows to save the day for the Rangers as they blew 4 shot attempts on one possession, but can break the tie at the free throw line.
That's going to be the second credit to Palmer here early in the second quarter.
First free throw up and good. Rattles home on the friendly roll for Tinsley. And Palmer takes the second seat.
A little bit of trouble early for the Walters do-it-all man.
Scoreless also heads to the Pine. Second attempt up and good. Perfect at the free throw line was Tinsley, and it pushes the lead back out to 2 for Big Pasture. Walters trying to get the ball across the timeline, has it taken away. So the press by Big Pasture works out, but they lose it on the dribble right out to Tinsley. And the right spot at the right time. The reverse layup is no good. $1 million move when broke on the finish. Martin hits it ahead to Reed. Reed now has numbers. Thought about a transition three. Now will go slicing past the lane into the corner for three. Open look. Can't knock it down. Rebound wrestled for, and a loose ball foul is not going to be called. It'll be a jump ball instead with a possession arrow favors Big Pasture.
And a correction as the scoreboard just flashed a moment ago. That is going to be Palmer's third already here early on in the first half.
It'll be tough to navigate that for Walters, but back after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Big Pasture out of the Walters timeout brings the ball across the timeline with Larson. Three ball, no good. Rebound pulled down by Reed. Reed can't find the crease yet. Kicks it to nobody. The deflection will keep the possession for Walters, but the Blue Devils are hanging around. They just need to find a consistent flow offensively. That inbound will now be kicked out and over to Reed. Reed thought about a three, skips it over. Nice cut by Sutherford, who kicks it right back out to Reed. One more pass, the ball movement opens up a three. Can't knock it down. So Martin on the miss there after starting the game hot from beyond the arc. Big Pasture works it inside, rise up, Jumper is cashed. Hayden Tinsley, with the defender draped all over him, pulled the ball back behind the head like Dirk and splashed it in. Reed has to get it across the timeline, does, trap there. Tosses to Selliford, who has a nice skip pass. Martin, one more. The unselfish play of Walters has generated great looks that eventually they're going to have to hit. But for now, you take the open ones. Tinsley off the finger roll, good. And so Tinsley makes the most of that transition opportunity. And Walters will slow things down a little bit, facing the light pressure and the half-court trap from Big Pasture. And the ball is poked away, but a foul called first on Tinsley.
Actually going to call that on Hagen Larson, rather. They thought he was the one that got him across the arm. So just Larson's first of the Rangers here in the second quarter.
Walters again find an open corner three. Reed can't knock it down either. Rebound pulled in by Big Pasture. Tinsley going to drive baseline. Kick it back outside. Has it in the corner for three. Yes, a personal 5-0 run for Lane Tinsley. The senior guard has extended this lead nearly to double figures for Big Pasture. And if you're Walters, despite being the underdog as the acting road team, the lower seed, they've generated some good looks. They just haven't fallen yet. If that lid comes off the basket, they'll be in business. That miss didn't do it. Rebound pulled in by Larson, who hits it ahead to Tinsley. Tinsley finger roll no good. Follow-up no good as well. Walters deflects it out of bounds, and it will be Big Pasture basketball.
Seen those looks go down early for Big Pasture, which had it at just a 2-point game with a break, but gone cold here early in the second.
A timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network out of the timeout. It's Ranger basketball. They inbound to Tinsley. Tinsley goes to the corner. Skip pass made outside Larson. Pass fake, goes inside, has it taken away. Taken away by Larson. Larson works the ball around to Tinsley. Tinsley dumps it off. Behind the back move, take it away. And so off the Big Pasture turnover comes a finger roll from Reed to stop the scoring drought and send a trio of Rangers to the scores table, all three starters who aren't on the floor, under 3 to go here in the half. Tinsley throws it up, knocks it down. Tinsley on fire as a scorer. He's also made an impact defensively, but for the first time, Big Pasture leads by double figures. This one almost thrown away. Reed goes and gets it. The ball movement for Walters continues. They go to Reed. Reed, one more to Martin. Martin, skip up to Reed. Reed works the ball at the top of the key. Martin corrals it. He's harassed. Throws it one more to Reed. Reed gets it deflected by Tinsley. Tinsley eyes it in the air like a center fielder. Takes it down and brings it the other way. Tinsley in traffic, trying to work through the weeds. Into the corner for three. Larson, yes.
We've seen the Rangers find a lot of success in this half-court trap that they'll turn into a 2-3 defense.
Big Pasture tries to get out in front of it. Back in the lane, off the window, good, as Walters able to catch that one home from Thurman. Trying to keep themselves within striking distance. Inside it goes to the low block. Power dribble turnaround, up and good. The hoop and the harm for Hayden Tinsley will extend this Big Pasture cushion.
And Ryland, you can't coach height, and it's hard to beat height. As Tinsley right there just got the inbound pass, and the 6'7" big man just kept the ball above his head for the and one.
That was Shaq-esque. And you know, you're playing for your championship lives, so it's almost a win-or-go-home game. 1-2-3 Cancun or 1-2-3 Galveston, whatever you prefer. And off the missed free throw, the second chance no good, and a foul to boot. So they almost turned what would have been a three-point play into a four-point play, but scoreless from Scoris on the putback. His second foul issued to him as well. Skip pass over to Martin. Martin across the timeline, sees a trap at the slot. Trying to break it. Goes inside to the elbow. Back to the basket, kick out three, Reed. No, off the side iron. Rebound pulled down, thrown away by Sutherland. Tipped out of bounds by Big Pasture. And another change coming for the Rangers. Inbound, pulled down, kick to the corner, back on the baseline, thrown away. Big Pasture basketball.
Walters had hopes to head to the championship. How they're playing right now, the only place they might get to go is Galveston.
Beautiful city. Big Pasture works it to Tinsley. Tinsley eyeing his brother in the post, going to pull it out instead. Tinsley could hold this for the final shot as Lane has it top of the key, under 60 ticks to go. Goes to the nail, back out Tinsley, thought about a three, gets Martin in the air, now goes right through the lane, weaving through trees, gets his own miss, pulls it right back up and gets it to go. So 1 for 2 on the possession for Tinsley, but the end result is 2 points for Big Pasture and a steal for Tinsley. Tinsley knifing through the lane, fouled on a circus shot that sends him to the free throw line and keeps his hot first half alive.
Tinsley's been looking very Manu Ginobili-esque out there, getting it done on both the offensive and defensive sides of the court here in this first half.
First free throw up, good. First half, of course, brought to you by Cotton Electrical Co-op. At Cotton Electric Cooperative, you know, they have it for you. Proud to power the things that you love. With us, you're more than just a customer, you're a member. Learn more at cottonelectric.com. Ball goes across the timeline. Reed finger roll, stops the bleeding for now. 2 more points on the board for Walters. And Lane Tinsley brings it up, what should be the final possession of the half. Hayden Tinsley at the nail. They go over instead to Winker, who goes one more baseline, bobbled around, lost out of bounds, and they'll stick it with Big Pasture.
Lost about 5 seconds off the clock. Clock operator slow on the stop button over there. Referees want to get some time added.
Under the bucket inbound. Big Pasture trying to add insult to injury of the first half. Can't do it there, but at intermission they still control an impressive 39-24 lead. Back for second half action after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Paris Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Paris, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Paris Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys,
get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs, save more lives.
Back for second half action at the Great Plains Coliseum, where Walters trails 39-24 but has the ball going the other way now. They throw it inside, kick it right back out for three. No. Front iron. Palmer swoops in for the rebound, wrestles it down to the floor, kicks it outside. Ball tipped up by Tinsley. Tinsley then tracks it down for the steal. Tinsley, low block fade away. Yes, gets the friendly roll as Lane Tinsley continues to cook. Stolen away by Hayden Tinsley. Tinsleys are all over the floor. Back out to Lane. Lane, rise up, baseline jumper, no. First foul called on Walters. It was away from the ball on the screen. First foul issued to Lance Martin, the second. Tinsley goes up. Glass, yes. Lane Tinsley has mastered the art of the backboard, and it's came up big for him. The square is your friend, kid, says Palmer. Goes right down the floor. Reverse layup falls in for him. So Palmer has been electrifying in the brief minutes he's played, but he's been on the pine due to foul trouble for most of the night. Winkler over to Lane Tinsley. They go inside, kick it right back out. Winker, baseline. Palmer denies it, and he's going to get hit with a foul. His fourth, one away from a permanent seat, but with the game slipping through the grasp of the Blue Devils, you should just leave him in there. They're not going to. And that's always an interesting decision when it comes to foul trouble, because when you sit someone, you really foul them out on your own accord, especially when they're as talented as Palmer. I remember calling these games with Eric Shear. I'm going to be glad to have him back in the building tomorrow. Back in the heyday. Another whistle. The old lane violation. Not something you see every day, but something you see some days. Anyway, here's Winker. And he winks at the net and cashes that one home. 45-26, Big Pasture all over the Blue Devils. It's all over but the crying as the deflection heads out of bounds and will stay with Walters. Ball goes inside. One dribble, kick over, lost it on the way up. Diving on the floor for it is Big Pasture. And eventually the ball gets back out to Winkler. Over to Tinsley. Ball goes inside. Low post turnaround, blocked from behind, and a foul called on Lance Martin the second. The 6-foot junior picks up the team's third citation and his second. That will send Jace Storkels to the line. And he cashes the first. Timeout to ice the free throw shooter after this. Walters late to break the huddle out of the timeout. Big Pasture already ready at the strike. All business for the Rangers, up 46-26. Good to see Joey Goodman in the house. Legendary sports writer, longest tenured sports writer in the state at the historic Lawton Constitution. Used to be a daily paper, used to be a 2-time-a-day paper, but now you know how that goes in this economy, in this day and age. Trying to go perfect at the line, Storkels does it. But nonetheless, Goodman's still a legend. Can't wait to read the write-up of this one tomorrow morning. Nice cup of joe. Into the corner. Reed between the legs, in the lane, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Walters trying to find a crease, can't do it. Now they launch a three, no good. Back outside, going to try to line it up again. The hop step in the lane, dump off pass, swung around to Reed. Reed now in the lane, floater up, and no good. Rebound pulled down, wrestled away by Storkels. Tinsley, who's been on fire all night, throws this one away. Reed saw it the whole way. Now it's one-on-one in the backcourt. Finger roll, no good. Winkler gets the ball off the hoop and gets drugged by Reed. Fourth citation of Walters with 5:37 to go in the quarter.
A little bit of a frustration foul there for Reed after missing the layup.
Reed's first foul, three-pointer up and good. It rattles home for Hayden Tinsley. And the Tinsley brothers have got the job done for Big Pasture. Reverse layup blocked by Hayden Tinsley. Hayden Tinsley got the block, but it bounced on the baseline first. And you can put the kids to bed as Big Pasture rolls into the championship game tomorrow night right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Into the corner, going to launch a three. Lines it up, can't hit, back iron, rebound pulled down by Big Pasture. First game of the day, as this one through the lane is good from Winkler. In the semifinal variety, another semifinal coming up here in moments as Reed stops the bleeding and gets the baseline jumper. Outlet pass to Winkler. Floater no good, and it will send Storkels to the line.
First one rims out.
Big Pasture in the bonus, the rest of the frame. Second attempt up and good. Walters facing that pressure. Reed breaks it for now, but then gets spun around and it's taken away as Tinsley now rises up and slams it home. Hayden Tinsley certainly got up, especially by his standards. So he's gotten a dunk and a three and a finger roll from Winkler to boot as this avalanche from Walters continues with a misstep. He stepped on the inbound before he passed the ball. He stepped on the baseline to give it away, and the timeout will allow Big Pasture to soak up this massive lead. 58-28.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check out our colors of the week before you start shopping to get more for less. Save at your local Goodwill today.
At Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer preventive maintenance agreements, summer tune-ups, and service calls. During the summer, when your air conditioner breaks, you have to give us a call. Well, with preventive maintenance agreements, it prevents that. We go out, service the air conditioners, and prep them so they don't fail on you in the peak time of the year. The U.S. Department of Energy states that you can save up to 30% of your utility bill by having your system properly maintained.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 58-28. Inbound coming from Big Pasture. Inbound, Storkel rolls around, can't find the bottom of the net. A rare blemish in the second half for Big Pasture, but they get their own miss. Winkler fizzes the ball around the perimeter, back inside to Storkels. Hop, step, hook shot, yes. So Jace missed one, made the second in the same possession, and here come the Blue Devils trying to make this a bit more respectable over to the top of the key. Selliford goes over to Reed. Reed one more in the corner. Hacked by Storkels.
Lane Tinsley checks back into the game for the Rangers.
As the big fella will sit with 3 personal fouls against him. Reed watches as his teammate launches a triple and buries it. Lance Martin, the second, finds the bottom of the net a second time from distance. Skip pass made to Hayden Tinsley. Skip pass to his brother, Lane Tinsley for 3. No, side of the backboard. Can't find its way home. Outlet pass made to Reed. Reed checks the wrong shoulder and blows the finger roll. A nice chase down by Winkler as Tinsley has it. Goes to the low block, off the window. Gets the friendly bounce. When it's your night, as Taylor gets the benefit of the rim and gets the steal there. And so Taylor will now take it into the trees and kick out lane. Tinsley for 3. Can't hit that one. Walters bats the rebound out of bounds, and it will stay with the Rangers.
Hagen Larson and Hagen Harris, pair of Hagens check into the game for the Rangers.
Hagen, a popular name in Big Pasture. Outlet pass made to Reed once again. Another try in transition. This time it goes seamlessly for Reed and for the Blue Devils. The finger roll good. Lane Tinsley can take all the time he wants. No shot clock on this thing. You can really decide when a game's over if you want to. It's not that point yet. Here's a 3. No. Rebound. Pulled in. Tinsley can't get it. Third opportunity for Tinsley. No. Fourth chance. No, but a foul. There's 3 certainties in life: death, taxes, and somebody yelling box out at a basketball game. It's never failed me to this point, but those words continue to ring true since we've been playing on peach baskets up until now. First one good. Second one good as well. And so Harris goes 2 for 2, and a foul going to be called on the Rangers, their second of the quarter. Second foul called on Larson. Ball skips over Martin for 3. Yes. Finds the bottom of the net. Martin's been able to space the floor for the Blue Devils. Down to the baseline, at the point of attack there for Hayden Tinsley. He got fouled, they're going to say. He also dribbled on the baseline, but the foul came first. And so again, the Rangers being in the bonus will head to the charity stripe.
First one finds the bottom of the net. Fouls on Lance Martin, the second, his third here in this contest.
Second one up and good. Martin trying to break the press, does so with a great pass to Reed. Reed, one more, and they're going to have to pull it out. They don't have the numbers any longer. This skip pass made to Martin. Martin, one dribble to Reed. Reed going to go inside, low block floater, up and no good. Second chance, no. And it ends there as Tinsley has the rebound and confidently flips it over to Harris. Tinsley continues to work the ball around the perimeter. Gets it right back. Lane Tinsley fires it over to Harris. Gets it right back. Baseline jumper. No. Rebound pulled down. Harris in the trees. Gets hacked in the act, and he'll head to the charity stripe for a couple.
Seen Big Pasture do a lot of damage here in this third quarter on the offensive glass. Even up 30, still playing as hard as they can.
Second attempt, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Blue Devils. Again, trying to escape pressure, and the pressure backs off now as the cross-court pass wrestled and away. And here's Walters with Martin thinking about a long three. Going to launch a contested one, no good. Long miss goes out to Reed. Reed kicks it to the corner. A clean look, no. Rebound pulled down by Tinsley. Tinsley comes across the timeline and gets it over to Harris. Harris will reset things into the corner for Larson for three. Larson can't hit. Rebound popped up, and Tinsley has it. Tinsley goes over to Harris. Tinsley watches as the offense sets up. This can be the final possession, but the three from Harris cashes home to give Walters one more chance at it here in the third quarter. This one almost thrown away, and instead it's going to be Walters who controls it for now. Into the corner, Reed evades pressure, throws up a finger roll, no good. So the layup is errant. 1 second for Tinsley. He's going to have to launch a three-quarters court shot. No. So as that one pelts off the backboard, it's a nice game for the Rangers. Not so great for Walters. 69-36. Final frame coming up.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle. 580-357-8720.
Big Pasture already on the court, ready to rock and roll for the final 8 minutes. Walters breaks the huddle now. And it will be Big Pasture ball to begin the frame. 8 minutes for the rest of this semifinal, which Big Pasture has in control. They've punched their ticket to tomorrow's championship bout, and we'll find out who they play moments from now. Floater, no good. Rebound pulled in by Martin. Martin hits it ahead. Across the timeline comes Reed. Reed finds Palmer. Palmer, who's been on the bench for most of the game due to foul trouble, as Reed launches the three, no. Rebound pulled down by Martin. Martin goes to Reed. Reed, a floater in the lane, no. And Big Pasture hit that out of bounds. It'll stay Walters basketball. And whenever Palmer picked up his fourth citation, we mentioned that you were in danger of letting the lead slip, letting the game slip, never had a lead. And that's what happened with Palmer resting, so he'll try to will this team back in, but it would take a historic effort. Palmer goes right into the lane, throws up a prayer, no good. Rebound pulled down, but then lost as two teammates battled for it. So Walters has another chance on this trip. Skip pass made to the top of the key. Reed goes to Palmer. Palmer back to Reed for three. Wide open. Knocks it down. So Big Pasture should be, of course, content to make these possessions last as long as possible. As Winkler goes outside, one more into the corner. Going to go inside to Storkels, who folds off of Palmer. One more to Winkler is good. 71-39, 6:40 to go. And the ball's lost. Turnover again. There's a dump-off pass to Winkler off the glass. Good. So the improvisation from Gibson gets him an assist. Palmer watches as Martin brings it across the timeline. Trying to find some numbers. Thought about a three. Goes over to Reed. Gets the defense sucked in. And Reed knocks down another one. Reed's finding a groove from beyond the arc in this one. A charge called against Big Pasture. Another turnover for the Rangers. Still 6:10 to go. Palmer watches as Reed comes across the timeline. Reed to Martin for three. That corner three-point shot's been friendly to Walters so far. Not that time, though. Long rebound battled for, and it will stay Walters basketball. Clock still running due to the lopsided score. Reed fires it over to Martin for three. Can't hit. Pulled down by Storkels, tied up, and they're going to call a foul first. Interesting foul on Thurman, but the first citation against Walters. And they're sending Palmer to the bench. They might have called it on him. We'll see. Well, seems like they did. In the lane, kick out. Winkler goes inside, has it taken away. Thurman hits it ahead to Reed. Reed on the outlet, finger roll, yes. So Reed continues to have a hot fourth quarter to carry some momentum into the consolation side tomorrow. Winkler, one dribble, kick over, and they're first going to call a foul. So a hockey line change for the Rangers. But their best player still on the floor, Lane Tinsley, who inbounds it. Tinsley gets it in the corner, wide open, knocks it down. A layup line three for Tinsley adds to his lofty total. A real barn burner as Martin loses it, has it taken away. It eventually finds Tinsley, who gets fouled out of frustration by Martin. Big Pasture sees a three go up and get knocked down by Hayden Tinsley. 76-46. 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. (78-46). Three, no good. Put back, no. Third chance, though. Martin thought about it, goes to Reed instead. Who's going to take it? Reed can't hit either. There will be no sixth chance on that possession. Lane Tinsley picks up his dribble, kicks it outside. Ball finds Harris. Harris crossover in the lane, floater at the nail, no. Reed pulls down the miss. Walters throws it over to Martin. Martin passes it once more. Reed going to launch a three. Yes! Gets the assist. As the unselfish play from the Blue Devils generates an open three that they knock down. Tinsley, Dancer, can't do it. Long miss pulled down. Lane Tinsley, three. Missed everything. Rebound pulled down by Martin, and a foul will come against the Rangers. Clock rests at 3:01. Across the timeline comes Reed. Thurman has it at the elbow. Turns facing the basket, kick out corner. Ball continues to find Reed for three. Top of the key, no. Rebound pulled in. Selliford back to Reed. One more Martin for three. No. Third chance now as Thurman has it. Thurman loses it though. Ball on the deck. The loose change picked up by the Rangers. In the lane, Euro step floater, no. Second chance for the Rangers thrown away. Taken away by Reed. Reed spinning his way, losing the basketball on air, diving for it, knocking it out of bounds. Should be off Big Pasture on the effort, but they still give it to him. He really had no reason to dive for the ball other than just to earn some hustle points.
Walters faithful is still left in agreement with your decision on that call.
That's the thing about Walters. Never say die attitude has made them who they are. The reverse no good. Kick out three, Tinsley. No. Long miss. Washes it go out of bounds, says Martin. Not going to collect the rebound, but we'll get the stop. The Sterling Tigers already down there getting set to take the floor here in a minute and 45 seconds.
The 2-seeded Tigers will square off with the 3-seed Chattanooga Warriors for a trip to play Big Pasture tomorrow night.
And when those two teams get together, you can throw out the record books. Into the corner. Three. Sutherland. No. Rebound. Fought for. Let them have it, if you will, as Big Pasture gets it across the timeline. Inside at the nail. Kick out corner three. No. Martin has the miss. Martin walks the ball up the floor, gets it across the timeline with a minute and 10 seconds to go. Reed racing inside the lane, jump stop jumper, no good. That rattles home eventually though. And they're going to bring in subs on the made shot. 62 ticks to go in this game, so Reed got the benefit of the bounce. And 60 seconds on the clock. The Rangers go to the corner. Larson, low block, spins it outside. Pops it outside for three. No. Long miss, corralled. Larson going to steady things for Big Pasture. Gets it right back and a launch of three, Larson. No. Rebound pulled in by Martin. Martin seems content to just dribble out these 20 seconds, and who could blame him? 78-49. Big Pasture takes care of business and gets a big win to punch their ticket to the championship game tomorrow night right here at the historic Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton, Oklahoma. We'll have the second semifinal game after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for